year later is another cousin. And this was like a couple days after Christmas. And I had just got the iPhone 7 Rose Gold. I thought I was that bitch. I had just got the iPhone 7 Rose Gold. And I was on my bed playing with my new phone. You know, like I'm setting up like my finger touch or whatever and shit like that. You know, like I'm just having a ball with my new phone or whatever. And I had on this onesie, like, or whatever. It was long sleeve and like it covered my toes. And it was basketballs and footballs and baseballs like all on it. Like I don't remember like who I even got that from, but like I had that on. And I remember because I took a picture with it in my new phone or whatever, you know. So I'm laying on my bed. I'm laying on my stomach. I'm telling you, it's always like when I'm on my stomach. Like that's why now, only time I sleep on my stomach is when like I'm sleeping next to somebody like a man I trust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I love to sleep on my stomach. It's so comfortable to me. But like, bitch, I'm scared. I mean, but now that I got my own house and stuff, like I have the luxury of sleeping how I want to because I feel safe in my own home. But like, bitch, at hotels or like when I'm over somebody's house and I'm sleeping on somebody's house, I don't give a fuck if it's all girls. I'm sleeping on my back, bitch, and I get sleep paralysis real bad, but I take that. I would take seeing a black figure sitting right next to me looking at me like this. Because one thing about sleep paralysis, the most it's gonna do is look at you and watch you and creep you out a little bit. But at least it ain't gonna do nothing to you. Shit, yeah, that's all I know. So I was laying on the bed or whatever, and I'm playing on my phone. I'm on my stomach, and my feet is kicking, like I'm kicking my feet or whatever, like. And my other cousin had came over or whatever, and the way me and Summer room was set up was you have to walk through me and her room to get to my brother's room. Yeah, because the house we had at the time, it was like an older build. Like, I feel like it was like a little plantation home. But the way it was set up was you had to walk through my room to get to my brother's room. And my cousin had came over or whatever. And before he walked to my brother's room or whatever, he plopped up on my bed. And then he was like, "What's up, cuz?" And then he slapped my back. And I looked at him. I'm like, "Oh, what's up, cuz?" Or whatever. And then he asked me what I was doing. And I'm like, "Nothing." So he's sitting like this. Like, he's sitting like this or whatever. And I'm still on my stomach. I'm going through my phone, like I'm playing with my phone or whatever. And I felt that nigga, like he went all the way down my back. He gripped my stuff. Like he was just like doing what he was doing or whatever. And I flipped over like this, bitch. And I was just staring at him, like he was just staring at me right back. Like he was just like, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, and then he looking at me. And I'm looking at him. Bitch, and we just had a staring contest. Like, I'm just staring at him like, mind you, like, it wasn't even no late night type shit. It had to be like 7:40, 8 o'clock at most. Like, that's not late to me. Especially like on winter break, like the house be up all night because don't nobody got school. Like, so he gripped my stuff, like he damn near poked his finger in through my thick ass onesie. Like, that's how hard, like he trying to like put his finger in her. Like, I hopped up, like, and I looked at him, like, and he looked at me, bitch, and we was just staring at each other. And then he got up, he walked to my brother's room, and my brother was in there playing the game. That's what made him the boldest. That is shit so bold to me. My brother was in the next room, and that nigga straight did that shit. So I got up and I went to my sister again, and I'm like, "Summer." And she was like, "What?" Bitch, and I just started crying. She like, "Bro, what?" And I'm like, "So and so just blah blah blah." She like, "Swear to God." And I'm like, "Yes." And someone was in there eating some cereal, and she put her bowl down and she ran upstairs. She was like, "Mama," and she told my mama, "What happened?" And I walked up to my mama and I started crying, like, and I just like fell into my mama or whatever. And my mama was like, so what do you want me to do or whatever? And I'm like, tell his mama. She was like, okay. And my mama grabbed her phone or whatever and she called his mama and she was like, come over here for a minute or whatever. And mind you, she never told his mama my bird wasn't moving. I was scared. I don't play about my birds. But she never told his mama over the phone what happened, but she told his mama like to come over because at the time like they only stayed like 5 minutes away from us. She was like, what you doing, cousin? She was like, nothing. And she was like, girl, come over here real quick, blah blah blah. She was like, okay. And my mom was like, when she get here, me and you gonna sit down with her and tell her what happened, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. I just felt so good, like, bitch, like I let out the biggest sigh. I'm like, whoa, something about to get done. He finna get his butt whooped, like he finna, you know, like justice is finna get served. Like that's all I know. All I know is shit finna go down and I'm finna have the biggest smile on my face. Bitch, I prepared myself for absolutely fucking nothing. She came over, no, before she came over there or whatever, me and my mama and my sister had went downstairs up on the couch or whatever, and my little siblings was all playing around and stuff like that. Like the house was like loud or whatever. And me and my sister and my mama was all up on the couch or whatever. And my mama turned to me and she said, you know, the family is just now all getting back together or whatever. I don't even want to say it, like, bro, like it's gonna trigger me. That shit really finna trigger me. Hold on. Like, you know, the family just all got back together. Okay, because my family have a history of falling apart. Like my family always into it. Like, you know, I always had a family that everybody was always beefing for something or whatever. So at this particular time, the same dude that touched me or whatever, the same cousin that had just touched me, he had just got out of juvie. Ask me why he just got out of juvie, y'all.